strong and independent modern women don't need no man. Video from MV and Kind.
Yep.
No, Bill was going under there.
That seems so
Customer
heavy.
state, rear tire is loose. Yep.
What the?
She like
She drove here.
This is 2014. Dude, women are smart now.
And every time I talk about it, he's like, every time I talk about it with me, and I'm like, I'll do it. He's like, yeah, down.
whoa.
You blew it.
Have some fun. Real fun. Not like 37-year-old woman on a blind date fun.
Oh, this is fun, right? We're having fun. I mean, so what if you forgot your wallet? I'll pay. I'm gonna pay for us. You'll get it next time, yeah. So you were in prison, right? Killed a man? Oh, I'm sure it was in self-defense.
No, I just felt like killing.
Oh, you tell the best stories. Me and my 3 eggs are having the best time.
Outside nowhere, right? Get out. I'm just at home, girl.
This is they love you.
Everybody loves y'all.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna work out hard on Monday.
40 years old. Come on, right here. Are you 40?
I really feel bad for the men that have to come and redo the work. Look at how much wasted material they have wasted, you know. This is what happens when modern women try to be strong and independent. They create a lot of chaos, which has to come and be fixed by men. You understand?
I finally fucking got another video out to you guys. It's been a while, sorry about that. But while I got you here, like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying the video, you know the drill. But serious question though, how are they louder than the fucking power tools and the grinding and stripping of those screws? Honestly, they just don't stop talking. Any random Mexican produces as much work as all of them combined. Some poor soul had to redo all of this. Good luck to the drywall finishers. I feel bad for the dude who has to mud those seams. Bruh, the drywall looked like shit. Bruh, the sound of the screws getting stripped are making me anxious. I can just imagine the finishers walking in to see this. If Helen Keller hung drywall, this is what it will look like. The screws stripping, the volume of the voices, the leggings, the fucked up drywall. This is cinema. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they do a good job, right? Because they're women, they're gonna get praised just for showing up. And if you don't hire them, whether or not they do a good job, you're the sexist, misogynist, so-and-so.
So I was moving recently and we were looking at moving companies, but because of the algorithm that kept showing us this one company that was like an all-girl moving company, like a shitty moving company, right? And honestly, I'm not even saying that to be controversial, but like, has any dude here ever been moving with his chick and halfway through is like, babe, you gotta start a company. You are crushing it. You gotta take this pro, baby. All right, how about this? All-girl moving company called the Ex-Wives, and they just take half your stuff.
What happens, do you think, if you follow a woman's advice to your tribe?
Everything will fail.
Everything will fail.
Since women thinking by feelings, you know?
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
Over there! Get it going! Thing's gonna blow up! Oh! Sorry. Oh my god! Oh my god! What's going on?
Amy Jo, come inside. It's dangerous.
This is going to sound controversial, but I think that went pretty good.
As they say to me, I have to be more in the touch with my feminine side. So I'm gonna do the dishes, and then I will go outside to drive badly.
What do
you pick the guys that you want to date? I don't need a man.
Okay.
Don't be like that.
Why not date a guy? What's going on there? Or anybody?
Because I can do what a guy can do.
Liar, your pants on fire.
But what about kids and family?
I can adopt.
Do you think it's better for a kid to be raised with one parent or two?
I think it's better for two because I didn't get to experience having two parents. So then why put your kid
Then
through?
it explains it why she feels like she can have kids by herself. She can raise kids by herself. Why she doesn't need a man? She was probably raised by a single mom. So, I mean, you can see so the history is about to repeat itself. I mean, she doesn't want to change that.
For only having one parent then? I don't know.
This is their default mode. I don't need no man default mode. Anytime you ask women like this question, they'll say the same fucking thing. I don't need a man. I can do it on my own. All I need is a sperm donor. Like nobody gives a shit that you can handle bringing this kid to soccer practice on your own. What is it going to do to this kid to not have a father for his entire life? The fact that they haven't considered that shows very clearly just how selfish and self-centered they really are. And this one was even raised by single parents and still hadn't considered it. It just goes to show just how brainwashed women like this are by modern feminism.
I don't need a man, part 1. Oh my god, Second attempt of I don't need a man. Oh my god, I need a man.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Great that she admits that she needs a man after failing. I mean, why should it take you to fail before you can realize that? Why not capitalize on it? I mean, you have to fail until you realize, what if it takes you longer to fail? It means that you're delaying yourself. Think about it.
No.
I know. I can't find it.
Lori, open the freaking doors.
I did.
Come on.
No, you just go. You don't make enough to provide for us anymore, so we have to get out there in the workforce.
I'm sick of your crybaby bullshit.
Right, because you voted for laws that give the jobs to you instead of to us. You know that, right? You have to know about this, right? Women have been saying for decades, they've been saying, we get 77 cents on the... Women want to get paid equal. They don't want to work equal. They just want to get paid equal.
That doesn't even make sense, really.
So they went to the government and they voted for the government to make things equal. Bullshit. And now that things are equal, women have raised their standards and they're saying men can't provide anymore. You voted for that. You know that, right?
You motherfuckers have no idea.
The government takes money from men and gives it to corporations if they meet diversity quotas. So we are being forced to pay to put ourselves out of work so you can be equal.
This sucks and it's horseshit. But I'm too polite to say anything because I'm a class act.
Men and women don't put the same amount of effort into the workplace, and so they get different rewards out of it. But women wanted to make it equal. But it's not because you're running faster than us, it's because you voted to redistribute the trophies. This situation is like a dog that wants you to throw a ball, but it won't drop it.
Hang on.
We want men to pay. Okay, let me go get a job. No, you can't have that. That's for women. We need equality. Okay, then go date the men who have more money. Where have all the good men gone?
That shit's fucking annoying.
I mean, you have to know about this, right? Everyone knows this, right? Please tell me that you knew this.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying when they do it, but are we really surprised at that kind of mentality that a woman would completely ignore logic before saying some dumb shit like this? No, like it's par for the course, right? This is the same kind of mentality that gives us women who will beg a man for $50 for money, for gifts, for food, whatever, and call him broke when he don't want to give it to her. Right? It's the same kind of mentality that gives us women who are surprised that chivalry is dead. Meanwhile, they're in the streets wearing next to nothing. They're on the internet wearing next to nothing. They talk vulgar. They raise their hands to men. They act any kind of way. They act in a way that has zero semblance to the word ladylike. Like, are we surprised at this benefits without responsibilities mentality? No, I mean, it's fucking annoying, but we're not surprised, right? But I will give a shout out to Homath here. I love this clip. Thought he broke it down really well. They're always great. If you haven't seen his shit, you should go check it out. It's always interesting.
So, a woman that's making between 65 and 100 per year, thousand per year, you find that she'll consider a guy within that bracket to be broke. She won't want to do anything with a guy making less than 100,000. She'll consider those guys to be broke. Take another woman, because now there is equality you get. There is equality in these corporations. You find that when you are even applying their advertising, they will maybe sometimes say, hey, women are encouraged to apply, or they encourage women to take those jobs on. And you find a woman, another woman, since this equality were equals, another woman may be making 200, maybe 150 to 200 per year. She's making enough. She won't want to date a guy making less than that. She want to date a guy making over 300,000 or 200,000. So you see, it keeps on going because they are considering the guys they are on their level with to be broke. They are not wired to be up here and then they date someone down here. They want to be down here and then they date somebody who's up here. So imagine if a woman is making 300,000 here, she wants a guy up here. Now, how many men out there that are not married will she be able to find that are making such amounts of money? How many? So you see the fact that the mentality and the wiring is not the same as men, because a man can be making so much money up here and you take a broke woman as a wife. That won't happen with women. So as far as marriage goes and all relationships, most you find that women, it affects them, it disadvantages them. Men might be willing, I know so many men that would want to date even somebody, or that are willing to date somebody that's making more money than them. But for women, it's not going to happen. They not going to like you. If they do it maybe because they've hit the wall, I don't think that man will ever be happy. You can never be happy. Let's move on, guys.
Strong, independent woman? I'm a strong, independent woman. No? Okay, let's try woman. No? Okay, let's try another. Doesn't need a man. I don't need no man.
Oh, okay, I get it.
See, if you have to announce someone, everyone is probably not true because it would speak for itself.
I get it now. It's so funny.
That's better than one cover girl. Two cover girls.
Crews are on the scene of a plane crash near Dallas Executive Airport.
I can't say that surprises me.
Somebody explained that to me, like, how was she trying to fight a guy so big? And then she gets lifted by, I don't know if it's the boyfriend or the brother, she gets lifted by a guy smaller than the big guy she was confronting. How do you go and confront a bigger guy like that? Have you seen how she was picked up by a guy that's a bit smaller than the guy she was confronting? Like, I think even him, we knew, like, whoa, why? What are you trying to do? If I was in your shoes, I mean, I wouldn't confront the guy. Or we'll just ruin the game. If it's a game date or whatever was going on there, like, let me know, guys, what you think, your take on this one. Because this one, I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's, you don't want to start up anything that you can't handle, you know? Unless they come at you where you have to defend yourself.
Meanwhile,
Do you agree that men are more?
No.
You don't agree?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, wow. You gotta be shitting me.
It depends on the man.
Right.
You see a skinny, like, scrawny little guy, and then you see a big girl, you're like, okay. Yeah. who am I going to bet on?
For sure. But in general, like on average, not at all?
No.
What an idiotic thing to say.
I don't know if you caught that right at the end there. She says, it depends. It depends. We're talking about generalities and it depends. How does it depend if we're talking about in general? Like she really, really wants to try and make an exception to the rule here. And oh yeah, and I'm sure if a woman fought a baby, she'd win too. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like why is it that literally every single record in every sport and every athletic competition is held by men over women? But I'm sure if you sit there and you wish hard enough, you'll make it fucking true one of these days. People like this are so fucking stupid and clearly, severely brainwashed by modern feminism. So I did a quick Google search after I did that commentary because I didn't feel like changing it. And it turns out there are a few areas where women will perform better than men in athletic competition. Now, it's primarily long distance stuff, right? Like I think they hold a few records in like long distance swimming in the Olympics and ultra running. We're talking about races that are like 195 miles or longer. Women will consistently finish faster than men. But I think, you know, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think, considering that literally every other record in athletic competition is held by men, I think at this point we can probably deduce that men are in fact stronger. I mean, unless you're completely fucking brain dead, you can probably come to that conclusion. But that's the issue, isn't it? You do have to have some sort of brain activity going on.
What comes to your mind if I say, what would you say men are better at than women?
I think men are better at
Don't feel shy. You can say it with me. Don't feel shy, baby. You can say it with me.
probably.
It's like muscle stuff. Usually we're pretty good at.
I think women are just as strong as men.
Physically?
Yeah, I do.
But they're not though, right? She's not okay. She's not crying. I didn't ask anything. I was just asking what's the difference between men and women.
Some people are like, oh, men are dogs. And I was like, yes, they are. They're loyal. They're always happy to see you. They're looking for something to do for you. What could they bring you? they just want to be admired and appreciated. And yeah, if you treated them like dogs, everything would turn out much better. Much, much better.
What do you wish more women knew about how men operated?
Oh. There's 10,000 times more going on inside the head of a man than you have any idea. He's carrying burdens that you don't have a clue about, and he don't know how to express them, and he don't know what to do about it, and he figures if he puts it out there and communicates it, he's just going to be shot down, called a fool, called weak, so he carries it inside, and you have no clue the burdens and the hell that most men are carrying inside and not even showing you. I wish more women understood that.
I don't think it will still make any difference given that women operate based on how they feel and not, you know, it's mostly how they feel. They are loyal to their feelings. So even if they understood certain things that men go through, it won't make a difference. In fact, maybe they would even shut you down more and more.